Hi, Miss. How are you doing today? My name is Kiara, and they are Tatsuro and Valeria. And tell me, guys, did you hear about food trends in Peru?
Okay, hi Kara, hi guys. Actually, yeah, I heard about a new food trend here in Peru that is culinary experiences. Actually, there are a lot of new restaurants opening here in Lima, and I believe people like these new kind of restaurants that offer you like a new experience in food with new ingredients and special ingredients and also innovative presentations.
Yes, I saw this type of experience, and I think that it's incredible. And the people, it's liking these ideas because it's the best complements for our food, a really good experience that you can share with your family, with your friends. You can try another type of ingredients. So, yeah, that's so nice. For example, this restaurant Central, they won the award of best restaurant in the world. So they have this experience, no, the culinary experience. And yeah, I think it's gaining popularity.
Yeah, also other restaurant that it's famous here in Peru is Maido. It's the same as Central, but it's most focused on Japanese food with Peruvian food. And I think that people, more than trying the food, they want to know what the experience is like because it's a different way to, to see the food and to try the food. Other thing is that I think that old people maybe don't like this food trend because it's too expensive. I think that for a person you need to pay more than 500 soles, and all people can't pay that price.
Okay, actually, I disagree with you, Taxuro, because I believe people like this kind of food trends because this restaurant called Central that Kiera says is busy all the year. Like don't have appointment until 2025. So I think most people believe this kind of experience worth the price. And in my personal opinion, I will pay for living this experience because this kind of restaurants focus in the new and strange ingredients that are from our country and highlight this kind of ingredients. Yeah, and they give you dishes that you can find in another way in another place. Like you wouldn't be able to try this kind of food again in your life. So yeah, I think it's working.
Yeah, yeah, that's a really good point, Valeria. I think like all of us as Peruvians, we love food, our food especially. So if you add a really wonderful of lovely experience with our food, I think there's a lot of Peruvians and there's a lot of people that will pay for this experience, you know? And as I was saying, you can share it with your family or with your friends, and I think it's gonna be a really good experience, no? That's why I love these trends because it's a new form to value our food, our value our culture, because food is one of the most important points of our culture. So yeah, I love it, and I think Peruvians are gonna love it more of this experience.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kiara, because I believe these food trends work because if Peruvians see this new trendy like food and all like people try this kind of food on social media, the rest of us will want to try it. Like Peruvians are really curious people and they are really easy to influence by famous people. So if you see it online, you will want to try it.
Yeah, in addition to that, I don't know why Peruvians always want to do the same as others. I think not only in food, I think that in everything. Um, Personally speaking, I don't like it, but well. And other things, it's that you know about the food ads that are not true. Um, it's the same idea because I think that Peruvians believe believe in everything, in all advertising that they see. For example, in the street, when you see a picture of a big hamburger of McDonald's, you believe that you will receive the exactly hamburger that you saw. But when you pay and you receive the hamburger, it's a small hamburger without too much tomatoes or lettuce, and it's expensive too. So I think that Peruvians needs to don't believe in everything.
Yeah, that's true. And it's so uncomfortable because you go to the restaurant with the expectations, with an idea, and then you're so disappointed because it's the opposite of the advertising. So I think it's a really bad for the companies doing this because they don't feel as like customers, they don't feel as comfortable with the mark or with the restaurant. So it's horrible when it happens.
Yeah, I agree with you both. I hate when I see a photo online and then when you go to the restaurant it's all the opposite. The service is bad, the environment is bad, and yeah, it's nothing in relation to the other pictures you saw. So this doesn't happen in my favorite restaurant that is here in Trujillo. I saw a photo online and I decided to go to the restaurant that is called Sumimar. And then I love it. I love the environment. I love the food. Actually, my favorite dish that I recommend you to try is tiradito, like in different sauces. It's something that I never try in other restaurants. And yeah, it's lovely. The environment, the service is good, and the price is affordable. It's a little bit expensive, but not too much, and it worth it. It worth it. Yeah. What about you? What is your favorite restaurant? Yeah.
Well, that sounds great, Valeria. I want to try it. About my favorite food and restaurant, I'm gonna say Maki's restaurant and that called Shiro. It's a really good restaurant. The place, the music are incredible. Makis are delicious, and the service customers are so good. They pay attention to you. They wanna to you have a really good experience. So I really like it. And as I said, it's really delicious, the food, and it's really clean and a really good fish. And well, I really like it. And yeah, it's a little bit expensive, but I think it's worth every penny that you pay.
Yeah, and for me, the best restaurant it's called Domo Saltado. It's in Lince, here in Lima. And I like this place because have a beautiful environment. It's comfortable. The dishes and the drinks are delicious. And my favorite dish is lomo saltado. And it's a little expensive, but I think that once a month it's not bad paying that price because you know what you're paying. You know that the dish is delicious, and you will be happy when you finish your food. But in other things, I had a bad experience because I saw a recommend YouTube video of a Chinese restaurant that is here in Lima, and it was terrible. It was terrible. A YouTuber uh, say that it's the best chifa here. You need to try it. But when I went with my family, I waste time, I waste money, and when I received the food, it was terrible. I don't like it. And since that day, I don't believe in people that told me about you need to go to this restaurant. I don't believe.
Oh, I'm so sorry about your bad experience. Actually, I never had a bad experience like that. So I want to talk about a really good experience that I had in a restaurant. It's a restaurant of chicken. It goes La Taberna, and it's like a familiar tradition because maybe twice a week we go there, and the place is very comfortable. The people are so interesting in you that you have a really good experience, and it's supposed to be a familiar place, and it is. So I really love it, and as I said, it's a familiar tradition, so it's also delicious, the food. So I recommend you guys this restaurant because it's really lovely.
Yeah, I'm happy to see that you had a good experience, Kara, but actually something similar that happened to Tatsuro happened to me. A friend of mine recommended me a sushi restaurant, and I went there with my family, and yeah, it was awful because we entered to the restaurant and the smell was horrible and the service was bad also because they took too long to bring us our food, and also the food was not so good, so it was not a great experience in general. So yeah, I will never go again to that restaurant. And after that, I don't believe in my friends' recommendations because I don't trust them now. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Miss, for your attention, and that's all.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.